A few weeks ago on Pentecost Sunday, just at the end of the service, Ivan Parker, the new national leader of the Apostolic Church in the UK, quoted this verse from Genesis chapter 26, the verse is 22. It says, "He moved on from there and dug another well, and no one quarrelled over it. He named it Rehoboth, saying, 'Now the Lord has given us room,'" or it can also be translated space, "and we will flourish in the land." And as Ivan said that verse, something within me stirred. It's a verse through which the Lord has spoken to me some years ago when I was pastor in Falkirk. A group of local ministers from different churches were about to commit to meeting together on a monthly basis to pray and to share and to encourage unity. And to encourage this to take place, we had the free offer of a room in a very nice local hotel with soup and sandwiches for lunch. Just before we met to agree to this meeting on a monthly basis, God spoke quite clearly through verse 22 to confirm what we believed to be his will. The Lord had indeed given us room, and the promise was that we would flourish in the land. Needless to say, especially with the offer of a free lunch, we did meet together, and the churches associated with our group, by the grace of God, flourished in many different ways over the years, as we did things together as a group of churches. So when I heard this verse quoted on Pentecost Sunday, I felt that God might well be speaking again. I was born and brought up in Glasgow, and many years ago the motto of the city of Glasgow was, "Let Glasgow flourish by the preaching of his word." Sadly, the motto has been shortened now to "Let Glasgow flourish." I had been praying about this verse in relation to Connect Church. I was interested to find that the dictionary definition of flourish is to grow or develop in a healthy or vigorous way, especially as a result of a particularly congenial environment, and to develop rapidly and successfully. As I was thinking about this, the thought occurred that these three parts of what it means to flourish seems to be related to our own church vision. Making disciples, to grow or to develop rapidly in a healthy and vigorous way. That's what will happen as we make disciples. Pursuing the presence of God as a result of a particularly congenial environment. What more congenial environment than the presence of God? To develop rapidly and successfully, advancing the kingdom of God rapidly and successfully. So the three aspects of the church vision has to do with our flourishing. And as we flourish, we want Kirkcaldy to flourish as well. So I've added a new item to my prayer list, and I hope that you'll join me in prayer and say, "Lord, let Kirkcaldy flourish, and Lord, let Connect Church flourish, all to the glory of God." That's something we can prophesy as well. Let Kirkcaldy flourish, let Connect Church flourish. And then shortly after that, the Lord gave me a possible word, which I give for testing, which I'll just say briefly now. This is what I thought the Lord was saying. "Now I have given you room, and you will indeed flourish in the land. Believe that you have received it, and it will indeed be yours. The righteous will flourish, and my word will flourish. Keep watch and pray. That which has already been given at the moment is hidden. I have given you hidden treasure. You must search for the treasure, and you will find it. Seek first my righteousness, and the things that you need and want according to my will be given. You need more room. Dig the wells, and the room will be found. There is something ahead of you which you can't see, but I can. I see what I have in mind for you, and it will be revealed to you. Be prepared for dissent and opposition, just as Jacob had. But fear not and doubt not, for I am with you. When I speak, I do not lie, but my word requires your faith. I want my people to be united, and so you will be able to overcome the enemy every time he contends against you. As you persevere in faith, you will see what I see. Do you see what I see? Watch and pray. Keep watching, keep praying, and I will not disappoint you. You will indeed be amazed, and you will indeed flourish, but not by your strength, but by your weakness. Boast of your weaknesses, and be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. You will be surprised, and you will be filled with joy at what I will do. And may God's will be done. Amen.